Compared to the 2010s, the 2020s decade has already provided us with some incredible generational first overall picks in the league. We have seen some generational talents make their mark on the league, immediately with records, dominant performances, and iconic moments. So today, I wanted to rank the talent we have in the league as I'm looking at their entire career body of work up to this point. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. At number 7, we have Zachary Risacher, who was the first overall pick in the 2024 draft. Risacher is just 2 years into the league, has been a disappointment as he already is on his second team, the Mavs. However, that is not to say he hasn't shown flashes of potential in Atlanta. To be honest, Atlanta already gave up on him in his second season, and they may have given up too early. He has all the tools to be an ideal 3-and-D player that all the contenders are looking to build championship rosters. Now he's on the Mavs, playing with another number 1 pick. Maybe he's able to bounce back into a decent NBA player. With greater opportunity and the grace to grow into his own NBA player, a comeback heading to his NBA third season would be very likely. I'm rooting for Risacher, but what he has done in his first 2 seasons in the league is ending him last up on this list. In number 6, we have this year's draft with AJ Dybantsa. Dybantsa has not played an NBA game yet, so why is he number 6 and not 7? Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm doing more of a projection even though this is off career so far. I don't think there's any way AJ will have a worse rookie year than Zach Risacher. And in all honesty, his summer league performances were better than Zach's entire career. With AJ having the keys to a team that is one of the best built around a number 1 pick of all time, with all his tools and potential, he could easily have an instant impact on day 1. Of course, he will go through rookie mistakes and growing pain in the league, however, I expect his generational talent to translate immediately. If I were to project his rookie season, I could see him averaging 18 points a game with 5 rebounds and 5 assists, and maybe a block or a steal. He can also be one of the best wing defenders in the league as well, and he'll definitely be up there in the Rookie of the Year race. I'm excited to finally see AJ in the league and how he can make his mark in the NBA in his rookie year. At 5, we have Cooper Flagg, who was just the first overall pick in last year's draft. Amongst all the chaos in his rookie year and him having to take on the narratives of being Luke's successor after the worst move in NBA history, Flagg won Rookie of the Year. He had dominant performances and broken scoring records at just 18. His ability to use his size at the next level while also honing in his finesse throughout the year, especially offensively, was incredible to see. He showed great flashes to be an elite defender in the league in his rookie season, and he already has the tools to be one of the best in the league. With an injured roster around him and he had little help, he was still able to show why he was a generational talent. He even closed out the year in a dominant fashion to win Rookie of the Year with 2 back-to-back near 50 pieces. Heading into his second year with the team really being his, the sky's the limit for him, and a first All-Star appearance is very likely next season. At number 4, we have the first overall pick in 2022, Paolo Banchero. In the summer of 2024, I called him the most underrated star in the league. However, just 2 years later, things have changed. Paolo is still a star in the league and has shown to lead his team to playoff appearances. He played very well in the past 2 playoffs and has shown to elevate his team when it matters. He has made 1 All-Star appearance in the league as well. Has he lived up to the generational label that he was given? No. And to be honest, he isn't the best pick in his draft as Chet is better. But he is still a great player in the NBA and was worthy of that first overall pick. Paolo showed that when he gets to his bully bag, he can dominate as he did in the playoffs. He just has been shown to be very inconsistent and inefficient when shooting the ball. He definitely needs to improve that to be a superstar in this league. It has been concerning to show that he has little progress in his career when it comes to this, but I believe in him. Paolo is just entering his 5th season and has a lot more room to improve. Despite that, his career up to this point has him 4th on this list. At number 3, we have Cade Cunningham, who was the first overall pick in 2021. Cunningham may have had a bit of a slower start to his NBA career due to him missing games in his sophomore season. However, the past 2 years, he's been an absolute superstar. When you want to talk about turning franchises around, Cunningham has been the driving force on why the Pistons are relevant again for the first time in a decade and why they're seeing success they haven't seen in a while. From the first losing streak in NBA history to the first seed in the East a few years later, Cade has shown he can lead a team to much success. He is one of the best offensive engines in the league, only behind SJ, Luka, Jokic, and maybe Curry at this point of his career. His ability to operate and lead a team with no other ball handlers and limited shooting is quite impressive. On top of that, he has played very well in the playoffs as well. Cade has been a superstar the Pistons have been waiting for since the 80s and will continue to lead his team to success despite a very stacked Eastern Conference. I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to win an MVP in the next 5 years as well. Cade is one of my favorite players in the league, and he definitely has lived up to a generational label that was given to him in 2021. At number 2, we have Anthony Edwards. He was the first overall pick in the 2020 draft. 6 years in, Ant has elevated the Wolves to basketball relevance when they were relevant since KG, and has been selected to 4 All-Star games and 2 All-NBA teams as well. Not only that, but he may have had the hardest work ethic in the league, as he's substantially gotten better year after year in the league. This shows up most in his progression in his 3-point shot. Coming into the league, he was an okay to mid 3-point shooter, but now in year 6, he is legitimately one of the best shooters in the league on decent volume. Combine that with his all-time skill set to get to the rim and his high-flying explosiveness, and you have a top 10 borderline top 5 player in the league. He has already provided us with iconic playoff moments, most notably when he went at legends like KD in the 2024 playoffs. He's done so much in the NBA and already has undoubtedly become the face of American basketball for the next generation. The only thing left to do is to win a championship, and with the addition of LaMelo Ball to the Wolves, they are the best chance they've ever had ever since they drafted Ant. Anthony Edwards is such a great player and one of the most loved players in the NBA. He will continue to dominate and be one of the best players of this generation. Lastly, at number 1, with no surprise, we have the 2023 draft of the Victor Wembanyama. Wemby, in just 3 short years, is arguably the best player in the league. He has completely translated to the NBA. All the tools and the highlights we drilled over when he was a prospect in France has been the exact same or better in the NBA. He has been the best defensive player in the league ever since he stepped on court, and he was awarded with the Defensive Player of the Year award unanimously last year. Not only that, but he has been taking massive strides on offense as well, as he has a legit shooting touch. His ball handling skills have definitely gotten better as well. The scary part is, it just feels like he's scratching the surface at his potential in the league. At just 22, he still has the most potential in the league to grow his game. He already led his team to the finals in just his third year and came close to winning MVP. Wemby's ceiling is as high as he wants it to go, and he will go down as one of the best players in NBA history. Not only is he the best first overall pick in the 2020s, but he's one of the best first overall picks of all time, maybe even since LeBron. Wemby is unreal, and we all know this. In this 2020s decade, in the new era of the NBA, we have seen 7 first overall picks make their mark in the league, trying to write their own legacy. There have been all-time greats and generational talents, while some disappointments trying to come back this next season. With 3 years left in the decade and AJ getting ready for his rookie season, this list could be completely different heading into 2030. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe.